Boys, it's been far too long since we ranked Star Wars characters. The people are no doubt restless.
What does restless mean?
To this day, I don't know how you function, Joe.
I function like every other human being. I wake up at 7 o'clock, have some chalky chocolate chip ice cream for breakfast, and take a nap immediately after. Then whenever I wake up, they drag me into a room and tell me to say stuff to people. And every now and then I talk about inflation. This job really isn't that hard.
I really don't think you should be eating ice cream for breakfast every day, Joe. That can't be good for you.
Listen, Barack, I'm stressed out enough as it is. My stupid son keeps doing shit that makes me look bad. I mean, not as bad as Donald, but you know what I mean. He's just toking and smoking. Like, for fuck's sake, Hunter, if you're gonna smoke crack, could you stop fucking recording yourself doing it? Jesus.
Wow, and there he goes. He admits it. Joe's son smokes crack, and nothing will be done about it, no doubt. Joe will remain in office because the left plays by a different set of rules. You hate to see it.
Why would Joe's son smoking crack get him removed from office? I mean, your son does a boatload of cocaine. Should we have kicked you out of office then?
You have no proof of that. And if you forget Barack, you guys already tried to get me kicked out of office. And you failed. Because I'm just built different. The doctors said it. It's true. They said that's not DNA in your system. That's USA. I bleed red, white, and blue at the same time. The doctors called it the American spirit and prescribed me with 3 handles of base juice. Because I'm just based like that.
I know I've been quiet this whole time, holding back rhymes, but can we rank some Star Wars before these whores make me do more chores from the back door of my 4 Fords?
God damn it, Donald. This is the second time you kicked Eminem.
Oh, shush up, Barack. We are ranking Star Wars, and I don't need to hear a diss track in the middle of it. I'll start us off. Kira is the lady from the Han Solo movie. She was good. I mean, I don't know if she was in any other Star Wars media, but I think Emilia Clarke did well, and she doesn't really do anything offensive in the film. She should go into good tier. Now it's time to talk about the most fantastic trash can in all of Star Wars, R2-D2. This little droid is one of 2 characters that were around for the entirety of the 9-film Skywalker saga. And he's such a Chad that I'm going to place him in GOAT tier. Fun fact, R2-D2 swore all the time. Literally every word he ever said in the Star Wars movies was a swear word. That's why they bleeped him so much. What a based character. Someone play his best moments. Jamie, are you there? Oh, perfect. Yes, play it, please.
2D2, Your Highness.
When you're right, Donnie. Dopest droid in the galaxy. Moving on, we have Rio Durant. He's from the Solo movies, and he's a funny little guy, so I'll put him into good tier. He reminds me of Babu Freak, and that's always going to get you bonus points. The next character is Sabine Wren. I think she's a great character. She had a good storyline through Star Wars Rebels. And if you recall, she had the dark saber at one point. So when we find out in The Mandalorian that the dark saber is in someone else's possession, we are to assume she either lost it or was killed. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, she's a great character. Her hair reminds me of cotton candy, which is, of course, very based.
Very based indeed, Joey. Next up is Duchess Satine, an amazing character with a tragic fate. She was the leader of Mandalore and love interest of our good old pal Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi himself said that he would have left the Jedi Order had she asked him to. She was badass and stopped a rebellion from occurring on her planet. Unfortunately, Obi-Wan's past would come back to haunt him in the form of Darth Maul, and revenge was taken on him. Maul took his revenge by killing Satine.
Your noble flaw is a weakness shared by you and your Duchess. You should have chosen the dark side, Master Jedi.
I know where you're from. I've been to your village. I know the decision to join the dark side wasn't yours. The Night Sisters made it for you.
Silence! You think you know me? I never planned on killing you, but I will make you share my pain, Kenobi.
Very sad and very tragic. She goes into amazing tier. Moving on now to Savage Opress. What a cool fucking character. He was the brother of Darth Maul, and he participated in one of the coolest lightsaber fights in all of Star Wars. He was so fucking chatted that he had to be taken out by none other than Palpatine himself. Roll that shit, Jamie, while I roll this spliff playa.
Yellow Darth Maul is awesome. I agree with Amazing Tier. Yes, indeed. He's almost as amazing as I am, and believe me, that's very hard to do. Anyways, the next character is Snoke, or as I like to call him, Palpatine's useless meat puppet. He goes into clown tier. He's a scrotum-faced test tube baby whose best moment is hitting Rey in the head with a lightsaber. Give credit where credit is due, I suppose. Still, he's a massive clown, gets totally punked on by Kylo Ren. Child's Play, honestly, he was about as integral to the story as water is to starting a fire. Complete nonsense. The character of Snoke was wasted so bad it should be classified as littering, and Rian Johnson should be given a hefty fine. Oh, and the next characters are stormtroopers? I guess I don't know. The design of a stormtrooper is cool, but like, I don't care that much about them. They don't ever even kill anyone or do anything super noteworthy, but they do get memed on pretty heavily, which is funny, so I guess I'll put them into good tier.
Snoke was so stupid. Take this as a lesson to all of you aspiring storytellers out there. Make sure you plan your story out ahead of time. Otherwise, you'll look like a silly Billy hanging out with his Willie. Anyway, I don't care about Beckett. Sorry he was meh. And I honestly don't even remember this chick's name, so she goes into meh as well. But what I do remember is this absolute Chad named Wicket. Wicket was the head Ewok that we follow throughout Episode 6, and he and his gang of teddy bears took out the Galactic Empire. What a goddamn Chad. I mean, seriously, you already know Wicket got all the bitches. After saving Endor, he's goated with the sauce and busts it down teddy bear style. He gets that sloppy toppy from those bears that could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. He's just a pimp. Plain and simple. He goes into GOAT tier. What a stud.
God, Wicket really is a Chad, isn't he? 1 second, he's just another teddy bear. The next second, he's being fed crackers or some shit from Princess Leia. And then just when you think he couldn't get more goated, he fights off the invasion with logs and rocks and sticks. What a goddamn hero. He's my hero. When I get into office, I will make August 10th National Wicket Day, and you will be sent to prison for not praying to the almighty Wicket. Cry about it.
Honestly, I don't care which of you wins the next election, but whoever does, I'm serious. I want to see a National Wicket Day. If I don't, I'm going to go into full healthcare mode and start dealing out some insurance, if you catch my drift.
Don't worry, fellas. Every day is National Wicket Day. I just signed an executive order, and I even stamped my wrinkly balls on it, so you know it's official.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you put ink on your balls and then stamp an executive order?
Don't hate the player, Donnie. Hate the game. I'm straight balling in this bitch.
Joe, what in the actual hell are you talking about?
I'm just going to ignore all of this. We only have 2 characters left, so I got this. First up is Boba Fett when he was a kid. I like to call him Baby Fett because I'm extremely funny and witty, cry about it. He doesn't really impress me all that much in the Clone Wars, but that mini arc with him and Mace Windu was good. So I'll put him in the bottom of good tier, but now the final character, the little green menace himself, Kermit the Frog bitches, ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. That was one of those extremely funny and witty jokes I was talking about earlier. It's okay if you didn't get it. You probably don't watch Rick and Morty like I do. Anyway, Yoda is goated. He's a GOAT tier character. I mean, do we really have to tell you that? You already know this shit. It's pretty obvious how chatted Yoda is. I'm just going to let this compilation of his best moments speak for me. Because why talk about it when you can see the Chad in action? Roll that shit, Jamie.
Everything. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Do or do not. There is no try.
That was tight, Barack. Real smooth homie. Anyway, the J-Dog's got to bounce. I'm on that grind in the House of White. You know what I'm saying, playa? We run this bitch. We run this entire bitch. I'm about to sell an ounce of that Namek Kush to my homie across the block. See you busters later.
Why the hell is he like this?
I don't know, man. Ever since he played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, he just talks like that sometimes. I don't know. You got this outro, Donnie? I got to rip a fatty while this chick shakes that Laffy Taffy. See you later, bro. Obama out.
Wow, that was so cringe. I wouldn't be surprised if literally no one is watching this outro. You probably all clicked off the video by now. And honestly, I wouldn't blame you. Well, to all of you who made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Like always, our audience is the best, and you all deserve $42 million and a Klondike bar. I hope you get yours soon, Chads. Thank you. Stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, pimps.